Are you stuck in a low-paying job? Do you find yourself wishing for more excitement in your life? Maybe you're craving adventure, a change of scenery, or some breathtaking views from your office window. The typical 9 to 5 grind can get dull, and switching careers often demands a degree or specialized training. Who has time for that? Well, you're in luck. There are jobs out there that require zero previous experience and offer incredibly rewarding opportunities. So get ready to hand in your resignation and finally tell your boss what you really think. Here are the top 10 dream jobs that anyone can do. Number 10, video game tester. But if you're more of an introvert who likes to stay in one place, there might still be a dream job out there for you somewhere. How about getting paid to play video games? That's right. Video game designers are seeking out young, enterprising individuals to test out their games and see if there are any flaws that need to be ironed out. Paradoxically, in the world of video game testing, the more education you have, the less money you earn. So, this job is ideal for those with only a high school degree. Male video game testers typically make around $48,000 a year, and female video game testers can make even more at around $62,500 just because there are so few of them. Not only do you get paid to play video games, but you get to try out a version months before anyone else. Sure, it might crash from time to time, but that's the point. You'll be tasked with trying to break the game and then reporting the crash back to the developers, and all this can be done from the comfort of your own house. Number 9, world traveler. Maybe traveling to China isn't your thing, or maybe you're a very unconvincing liar. Well, don't worry, this next job should have you covered. How about getting paid to travel the world and document your experiences? WOW Air is hiring people and their best friends to travel to all the places the Icelandic airline flies. They're offering a generous package deal to anyone who is willing to travel and post their experiences on social media, producing a travel guide for future tourists in the process. You'll be stationed in Reykjavik, Iceland, where you'll be given a fully furnished apartment to relax in between your excursions. For each trip, you'll stay at the destination for 2 to 4 days and be given a budget of $4,000. Though the gig won't last forever, you'll get 10 weeks to explore the world. And if this sounds exciting, there's a similar job where you and a friend could travel on an all-expense-paid vacation to sample different kinds of gin from around the world. Number 8, fake executive. Wearing a fancy suit is a good start, but how can you get into the world of business with absolutely zero skills and no business education? The answer? Become a fake executive. Yes, that's really a thing. Big businesses in China are hiring attractive males from Western countries to serve as the public face of their businesses. You'll need absolutely zero previous experience, as all you'll be doing is acting the part. So go watch some Wolf of Wall Street, slap on a suit, and travel to China. Lots of Chinese firms pay people to just turn up to meetings, look professional, and shake hands with shareholders. No hard work, just photo ops at corporate events. Seems pretty simple. So what's the catch? Well, you have to look the part, and that usually means you need to be a serious-looking middle-aged white dude who doesn't mind a bit of creative lying. But if that sounds like you, you could net up to $1,000 a week. Number 7, whiskey taster. Of course, everyone's dream job is a little different, and for some, video games are just a bit too childish. Well, luckily, there are some more adult positions available at liquor distilleries across the United States. Jack Daniel's, for instance, hires whiskey taste testers to check each batch and make sure it lives up to its legendary reputation. Of course, you'll need to be at least 21 years old to apply, but other than that, there are no employment requirements except good taste buds and an excellent sense of smell. Even relatives of the Jack Daniel's family need to go through a rigorous application process, as only 50 are selected. Perks that come with being a Jack Daniel's whiskey taster are that you receive special gifts each year, such as a special bottle on the 4th of July and a bottle of Old No. 7 every month. Though the average salary is a closely guarded secret, it's thought to be around $71,000 a year, in line with other high-end tasting jobs. Remember that Jack Daniels is located in Lynchburg, Tennessee, which is actually a dry town, meaning no alcohol can be sold there, so consider living in the town over and commuting to work. You'll have to get the bus, though, with all the booze you'll be drinking. Number 6. Chocolate Taster. For those of you who don't like whiskey, there are other taste testing jobs on offer, and if you have a sweet tooth, this next job will be very tempting. Professional taste tester George Bernardini travels the world to taste different types of chocolate. George is a hard person to please and has a very dim view of American favorite Hershey's, describing it as rancid and inedible. All right then, George. For each piece of chocolate he samples, he has a 100-point system based on appearance, ingredients, and taste. Professional chocolate tasting is a lucrative career that anyone can get into, as long as you can work out the difference between things like tempered and semi-sweet couverture, that is. Companies such as Cadbury's will hire professional tasters to offer feedback on every new product they put out for sale, and will pay handsomely for the right candidate, somewhere in the vicinity of $57,000. The catch? Well, Bernardini estimates he eats 70 pounds of chocolate every year and has put on 20 pounds of extra weight, and that's not to mention how queasy he must feel. Number 5. Mattress Tester. If the prospect of eating tons of chocolate leaves a bad taste in your mouth, perhaps you'd rather this dream job. For this demanding role, you can literally work from your bed, testing luxury mattresses. This job asks their employees to sleep on a fancy new bed for 30 days and then write about their experiences. Mattress testers are required to test the mattress under various conditions, such as after drinking coffee or alcohol, or during the day versus at night. They perform different tests by sleeping on the mattress in cooler and warmer settings. While you can test out the mattresses at night, the typical hours are from 10 o'clock a.m. until 6 o'clock p.m. for the most dedicated employees. And by dedicated employees, I mean people who can just sleep all day. You'll have to wake up at some point, though, as business trips to Japan and Singapore are regularly required in order to test out the latest fabrics. An experienced mattress tester could take home up to $95,000 a year. Nice. Number 4. Professional Cuddler. Speaking of beds, maybe you like to share yours with someone else. And no, I don't mean like that. Simple human touch has been proven to alleviate stress and boost mood, and besides, everybody needs a cuddle from time to time. This is why there's a booming market in professional snuggler. And guess what? You can be a professional snuggler too. This job is literally what it sounds like. Plain platonic snuggling for a set amount of time. All ages and genders are catered for because, like I said, it's just cuddling, and the salary is pretty good too. Some people are willing to pay up to $1.50 per minute to snuggle with someone, and sessions can last anywhere from 15 to 60 minutes. But I know what you're thinking. What if I end up with some creep who makes this already pretty weird situation even weirder? Well, with such a high demand for snuggling, you can just open your own practice and choose your own clients. It's a win-win. You get a warm, comforting hug and a decent wage all at the same time. It's probably not for everybody, though. Number 3. Island Caretaker. This is the mother of all traveling gigs with some pretty awesome incentives. Tasmania Parks has a position for 2 people to take care of the remote Matsuker Island for 6 months out of the year. The lucky couple can pick a summer or winter shift, depending on their preference. Unfortunately for single people, this one is for couples or best friends only because you'll be spending 6 months on a beautiful deserted island, and you'll need some company to avoid going crazy. Think the movie Castaway. Along with getting your very own island to care for, the job includes a 4-bedroom house and vegetable garden if you choose to grow your own food. The only catch is that there is no internet or TV, and you have to stay on the island for the entire 6 months unless there's an emergency. While on the island, you'll carry out daily weather observations and help maintain the heritage buildings like the lighthouse on the island. If you can handle the lack of YouTube, this island caretaker role offers both a detox from modern technology and a romantic getaway with someone special, and if you're still on the fence, you should bear in mind that you still get paid. While they no longer reveal the salary, in 2013 it was 13,000 Australian dollars per annum. If the salary has been keeping up with inflation, that would mean you earned just over $14,000 for essentially sitting on the beach. While you're relaxing in a nice house with a view of the southern ocean counting your money, you can rest assured that you're helping preserve one of the world's most pristine natural wildernesses. Well, you can at least tell yourself that anyway. Number 2. Panda babysitter. What could be more rewarding than working with pandas, that rare, majestic, bamboo-eating bear? For animal lovers, this is a no-brainer. Your duties as panda babysitter will require playing with pandas, feeding pandas, taking photos of the pandas, and occasionally wrestling pandas too. Your safety is assured by the fact that pandas are completely harmless and generally clueless animals, and for your new career as a panda wrangler, you'll be paid a salary of around $32,000 a year, far more than any other animal caretaker. You'll also get a warm glow, knowing you're helping one of wildlife management's few success stories. China's panda breeding program has been so successful, pandas are now no longer endangered, and there are plans to start reintroducing the species back into the wild. Panda caretakers need to be at least 22 years old and have good writing and picture-taking skills, as they need to inform their managerial staff of the panda's health and daily activities. Each caretaker will receive free housing, transportation, and food. The biggest perk, of course, is getting to hang out with these soppy little creatures all day. Number 1. Beach caretaker. If you live in the Northern Hemisphere, just hearing the word snow might send chills down your spine. The endless shoveling, the layers of heavy clothing, and those treacherous icy roads, who wouldn't want a break from all that? Before winter arrives, why not consider escaping to a dream job in a tropical paradise? In 2009, Australia's tourism authorities were on the hunt for someone to take care of an island near the Great Barrier Reef in Queensland. They were looking for an adventurer who loved swimming, hanging out with whales, and exploring the ocean with other marine animals. The job? Just 12 hours of work a month in exchange for a staggering salary of £70,000, about $90,000. This year-long position also includes flights to and from the island, transportation around the island, and a fully furnished home to stay in. Your duties? Picking up litter from the beaches, caring for sea turtles to ensure their eggs are safe, and keeping a video diary and blog updated. Not exactly hard labor, right? With ocean views and warm weather year-round, who wouldn't want to sign up? So, there you have it, minus 10 dream jobs anyone can do. Which one sounds the most appealing to you? The one with the pandas, perhaps? Let me know in the comments below, and thanks for watching.